Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to my third revision class. And today our topic is tense. At first we will know what is a tense. If I want to express this in a very simple way, then it would be a tense talks about time. It talks about the time of an action. It means when an action has been done. Tense gives us the information about that when the action has been done. Okay? And how does tense do that? To do that, tense usually changes the form of the verbs. The forms of the verbs. And for this purpose, we usually have three types of forms or three forms of a single verb, right? And by using these three forms of a verb, we can easily express the time when the action has been done. Okay, so let's see. Has been done. Okay, and there are three types of tense. Tense, present, past, and future. Tense, there are three main types of tense. First one is present, then past, then future. And these three types of tense again divided into another four types of tense. These are sorry, simple, present, present, continuous, present, perfect, continuous, and then present perfect, and then present perfect continuous. I'm not writing the other types of this past and future tense because these all are same. It would be like past simple past tense, past continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous. Similarly, simple future tense, future continuous, future perfect tense, and future perfect continuous. So these are all same, just the changes in the types of tense. That means present, past, and future. Okay. So the four extended types of each tense are simple, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous, right? So in this semester or this term, we will only discuss simple and perfect, right? Simple and perfect. Don't worry, these two is very easy. Just listen to my lesson very carefully and then try to understand. Okay, that's it. At first, we will know about the simple tenses, that is simple present tense, simple past tense, and simple future tense. So number one is simple present tense. Simple present tense means the action that are happening now. The action that are happening now. For example, I eat rice, right? So this is something that you are doing now. So it is simple present tense. So now, can you remember the person and number, what we have learned in this person and number session? I hope you can. So simple present tense again depends on the person. Which person we are talking about. So simple present tense depends on person, and according to the person, it changes the form of the verb. How? We can see. We will see now. For example, I eat rice. If I talk about third person, he, then what will be the verb form? He eats rice. She eats rice. But we eat rice, right? So simple present tense depends on person, about whom we are talking, whether it is third person singular or third person plural or first person, second person, it depends. Okay, so always remember that if you are writing about third person singular, then definitely the verb form should be changed. Okay, you should add is or es at the end of a verb. Okay, so what would be the structure of simple present tense? If the example is I ate rice, so the structure is subject plus verb plus object, right? Who is subject in a sentence? About whom the sentence is talking, okay? Or who is doing the action in a sentence? He or she is the subject. Very easy thing. The person or the thing that is doing the action in a sentence, he, she, or it is the subject of that sentence. Okay, and the action is itself a verb, and then rest of the thing will be object. Okay, so that's it. Now we will learn that simple present tense is used to express many other things. Okay, let's see. Number 1, habit. Simple present tense. We use simple present tense to express someone's habit. For example, my habit is I wake up in the morning and then have breakfast and then I brush my teeth. So this is my habit. So I brush my teeth after having breakfast. This is my habit. So brush, we will use the present form of the verb. Okay, and I used what? The structure of a simple present tense to express my habit, right? Similarly, subject, verb, and rest of the things are object, right? Again, next, we use simple present tense to express general truth. General truth. Okay, for example, general truth means if I say the sun is round, the sun is round. It is the universal truth. You cannot change it. It is universal truth. So all the things that are universal truth should be in simple present form. Okay, should be written following simple present structure. Clear? And then the next point is wish. Wishes. And then unchanging situation. Wishes, whenever you are writing about your wish, it should be in simple present form. Okay, you should follow the simple present structure. And then unchanging situation. Unchanging situation, it means it talks about a situation that cannot be changed. Okay, that is not changed or that is not getting changed. unchanging situation. For example, every Sunday you have to get ready for a Viber call session, right? You have to get ready for Viber call session. So it is unchanging situation. You have to get ready for that. Okay, so you have to express that situation following the simple present structure. Okay, so that's it. Now our next point is simple past tense. Simple past tense. Simple past tense means the action that has already happened some time ago. The action that has already happened some time ago. Okay, and for example, I write the letter. I write the letter. Here I have written write. It means I am doing this right now. But I have done this already some time ago. So how can you express it? It will be in past form. And the past form of write is wrote. The past form of write is wrote. So I wrote the letter. Okay, that you have written this letter already some time ago. Okay, that's it. And another example, I called him. I wanted to go there. Okay, I called him. I wanted to go there. Called is the past form of call, and wanted is the past form of want. So these are all examples of simple past tense, but you can see some differences within among these three examples. For example, we can usually form past tense by simply adding ed at the end of the verb, right? We can form past tense by simply adding ed at the end of the verb, right? But there are some exceptions where you cannot make past tense by simply adding ed at the end of the verb. And the one example of this kind has been given, that is wrote. We cannot write it to make it past tense. We cannot write it because this is not the right form of past tense. So these are the exceptions. There you can get many other exceptions like this. So don't worry. What you have to do, you have to just try to remember, try to practice, try to learn this kind of exceptions, okay, by your own self. This is very important. So the structure of simple past tense would be, if the example is I called him, so subject V2 and object. V1 is for present, V2 is for past, and V3 is for past participle. Okay? Yes, many things. There are lots of things you have to remember, you have to keep in your mind when you are learning tense. Okay, this is not an easy topic to learn. It is always difficult, but if you try to understand, I hope you will learn many things. Okay, so V1 is for present, V2 is for past, and V3 is for past participle. Now our next topic is simple future tense. Simple future tense, it talks about the verb that is about to take place in the coming time. Okay, simple future tense talks about the verbs that are going to happen in the coming time. Okay, you are planning to do something in the coming time. So you have to express your planning that you are going to do in simple future tense structure. So the example is, I write a letter. I write a letter. You know that it is a structure of simple present tense. So, what is the difference for simple future tense? Yes, there is a difference. That is, we have to use will. I write a letter. This is as same as simple present tense, but whenever we are writing in simple future tense, we have to use will before the main verb. We have to use will before the main verb, and this will always express future tense. Always express future tense. Okay, so if you are planning something to do in your coming days, so you have to express your or you have to describe your planning in simple future tense form. Okay, where you have to use will before the main verb. So the structure is subject plus will plus v1 plus object, right? Subject plus will plus v1 plus object. So this is very simple. Okay, write another sentence. I will go there. I will play football. Easy. With everything. Each and every sentence are expressing something that you are going to do in the next time. Right? So the structure is subject plus will plus v1 plus object. Now, our next point is the perfect tenses. That means present perfect, past perfect, and future perfect. At first, we have to know what is perfect tense. Okay, perfect tense is a verb form that indicates a complete action. Okay, perfect tense is a verb form that indicates a complete action. Okay, at first we will discuss present perfect tense. Okay, present perfect tense talks about an action that already happened in present. Action that already happened. Okay, so we also know that past tense also talks about an action that means already happened. Okay, and again, present perfect talks about an action that already happened. It seems like this both tenses are same, are expressing the same thing, but there is a difference. The difference is present perfect tense. It uses past tense. It express an already done action with a specific time. But present perfect tense does not express an action with a specific time. For example, I did it yesterday and I have done it. I did it yesterday. I have done it. I have said that past tense express an action that has already been done with a specific time. But present perfect tense, though it is also express the same thing, also express an action that has already been done, but it doesn't mention any time, any specific time. So among these two, between these two sentences, which one is present perfect tense and which one is past tense, simple past tense? Can you recognize? Can you identify? Can you differentiate? Which one is present perfect tense and which one is simple past tense? Yes, it is simple past and it is present perfect because the first sentence mentioned a specific time, that is yesterday, but the second sentence doesn't mention any specific time. That is why it is present perfect and that is why it is simple past tense. Okay, very easy. So the example for present perfect tense is I have played football. Have plus V3. Have plus V3. This is the important thing, important portion of whole sentence to remember, because this structure indicates that you are writing in a perfect tense. Have plus V3 in a perfect tense. Okay, again, present perfect tense is also used in another thing, that is action that started in the past but continued to the present. Action that started in the past and continued to the present. For expressing this type of action, we will use present perfect tense. How? Let's see. For example, I have studied a lot this week. I have studied a lot this week. For example, you have started studying and you continued studying to this week, right? This you have, again I'm explaining, you have started studying in the past and continued studying to this week, that is in present running. So action that started in the past and continued to the present, you have to express this type of action by using present perfect present perfect tense structure. Okay, so the structure is subject plus have plus V3 plus object. Okay, have plus V3 means past participle. Past participle. Clear? Now, our topic is past perfect tense. Past perfect tense talks about an action that has already been done in past. Again, it sounds same like simple past tense, right? Simple past tense also means action that has already been done, and past perfect tense also means action that has already been done in the past. But there is a difference. The difference is we use past perfect to talk about something that happened before another action in the past. What? We use past perfect tense to talk about something that happened before another action in the past. Okay? But in simple past tense, we do not talk about something where there are comparison of two action. Okay, there is only one actions usually we can talk about to express in simple past tense. But in past perfect tense, we use this to talk about something that happened before another action. Okay. For example, I had watched movie before you came, right? I had watched movie before you came. there are two actions, and one action has been done before another action. That is why we used past perfect tense format to express the actions. Okay, and look at the format. I had watched. We have used had because we know that had is the past form of have. Actually, if you think deeply, then you can get the point that all the perfect tense structures are same, just to change it from present to past. Just to change the verb form from present to past. For example, what we have learned for the present perfect tense. The structure was I have eaten rice. Here we had watched. That is, have became had when it is past perfect tense. Only this simple difference. Okay, you have to remember this, that present perfect is have and past perfect is had. Then all the structures, rest of the structure are same. Okay. Now, future perfect tense. Future perfect tense means the action that will happen before another event in the future. Okay, it means an action that will happen before another event in the future. For example, I will have watched movie by the time you come. I will have watched movie by the time you come. তুমি আসার sorry. I will have watched movie by the time we come. Before you come, I will finish watching movie. This is the meaning of this sentence. Before you come, I will finish watching the movie. Okay, I will have watched movie by the time you come. Okay, it means you will an action will be finished. An action will be finished before another action in the future. Okay, an action will already have been finished before another action in the future. Okay, so this is the example, and the structure is same. You have to use only will before have. That's it. Just and all the rest of the structure are same. Just you have to use will before have. That's it. So this all about tense, and I know this is a little bit tough for you to understand, but I hope after this lecture you will get everything very easily, and try to understand, try to study, try to study each and everything, not for once. You have to study it more than again and again. Okay, more than one time. So after, if you do that, you can understand it very well. And if you have any problem, I am there for you. Just let me know. I will help you out. Okay, so till then, goodbye, stay safe, and assalamu alaikum.